Welcome to Trader's Galaxy, and today we're going to look at some of our new Undead for our 30mm ranges. Check them out. So at Trader's Galaxy we don't just do bot war, we actually make a very wide range of 30mm miniatures as well. Most of the 30mm range is all in metal. So yeah, we just spin cast everything in metal, and we've got more 30mm range now, I think, than we've got bot war range. So quite a significant amount. We've only just started doing our fantasy ranges. Prior to that, most of our stuff is set still in the bot war universe, although technically our fantasy range is also set in the bot war universe, but just a long time ago. So but only recently have we started into doing some of our fantasy range, and our fantasy range will predominantly be used with our beat 'em up rule system, and we will be playing running our beat 'em up rule system. For those that don't know, it's sort of like a hybrid dungeon crawler type game where you don't have like spaces, but you still move with a tape measure. But aside from that, it's mostly like a dungeon crawler. So there's different zones, which are sort of like different dungeons, and you move throughout these different zones, defeating various sort of thugs, goons, and bosses. And that's really what we're creating these fantasy miniatures for, which is why most of these are on round bases. But obviously they can be used in other games as well on square bases. So we've done up a unit here of skeleton swordsmen just on 25mm squares. They look quite good. They fit really well. They're about these are about 32mm high, this scale. So they fit pretty well with leading games miniatures. So we've tried to create a style, like a scale of miniatures which is more realistic, without the huge heads and hands and stuff of other companies, which is just our scale that fits in with all our other stuff that we've done from the start. So yeah, so we've got here our 5 skeleton archers. These come as 2-piece miniatures, so the archer itself is all complete, and then you just stick the quiver on in the space provided, in the little dot where it is provided. So forgive my paint job, I've painted these, so they're probably not as perfect as a professional painter. So then we've got our skeleton swordsman. Here, so these are 3-piece miniatures. So the body, and then you stick the sword on, and then you stick the shield arm on. The shield and the arm are connected. We have here Sir Ponsonby, Mortimer Ponsonby, our white. And this is a 3-piece miniature. You just stick the arms on. We've got our little standard bearer here. He is a 2-piece miniature. You just stick his sword arm on. Please forgive my terribly painted banner. We've got, like, this has been really popular. This is our Lich Lord, our Lich King. And so once again, this is just, you just stick the arms on this miniature. They sort of like plug into holes, essentially. So yeah. And these, I'll skip this one and come back to these, come back to it. So we've got our Reapers. You get 5 Reapers in a pack. And these are 2-piece miniatures. You stick the Reaper on at the arm sockets. We've got our Spearmen here. And these are 2-piece miniatures. You just stick the shield on. Shield just sort of sticks on his arm. And then we we will have zombies soon. This one here is actually available on our My Mini Factory as a download, but there is a unit of 10 zombies coming soon. Now the plan is for our fantasy range is to make packs of 10, and each pack will be led by a hero, and in our rule system that's called a platoon, a pack of 10. And so you will have a hero and then a command group, and then just rank and file units that will make up the remainder of the force, and that will be a sort of unit of honor sort of thing. That's like a complete unit you just purchase as a unit of 10. So I'm going to try and do that for most other stuff. Obviously we've got loads more undead coming because these are the most advanced in our development phase. So we've got cavalry, chariot, what else? Wraiths, white, a sort of a Wendigo, which is like a sort of dark beast from the forest, vampire, necromancers. So they're all coming. I've got also a bunch of barbarians on the way from snake cult barbarians. They're coming as well. And then we've just done some concepts on some crusader type dwarves and a few other things. We've also got a knight and some other bits and pieces. So I've just got the knight is part of the heroes set that will be for beat 'em up for our fantasy range, but all of the others are going to be sort of like your goons that you can use in your various beat 'em up games. So that's it. It's just a quick look at these that to show you that we do other stuff other than Bot War, and we'll catch you all later.